As a YouTuber, we're all met with this physical urge that we need to post on our channels or else we won't grow. The assumption goes that if you don't post on your YouTube channel, your channel will ultimately die. We could just be sitting on our couch watching TV and all of a sudden, this happens. You have to post. But what if there was a way to grow on YouTube without feeling a fire need to post on your channel? This is what I wanted to find out. Could I grow on YouTube without actually posting new content? So the idea stems from this situation. You spend your hard-earned money or time creating a YouTube video, you post the YouTube video, you think the video is going to perform well, and the video ultimately performs poorly. 2 to 4 weeks later, you're looking back at your YouTube channel and you think to yourself, wasn't that video supposed to do well? For this challenge, I spent days thinking about ways I could grow my channel without having to post new videos or create new videos. And it was rather difficult because all I can think about was my laptop with its stupid smiling smirk on its face. You have to post. I finally thought of 2 brilliant strategies that I was super excited to put into action on how I was going to grow my own channels without actually posting on them. The first strategy I'm going to name is the better re-upload strategy. And yes, it simply meant re-uploading your YouTube videos. And no, that doesn't mean taking videos from another channel and re-uploading it onto your channel. This idea came when I was looking at my channel's most recent videos posted. Videos that I posted even a couple of weeks back had really solid video topic ideas. The only thing was that looking back at them, the titles and thumbnails, they could have been better. That's when I thought of the idea, why don't I take down these videos and re-upload them with a better title and thumbnail? So thus the strategy number 1 was born, in which I would take down existing videos that were still relevant to today's time and re-upload them to the same channel with a new and refreshing title and thumbnail. The second strategy's name is the TN strategy, which involved changing the thumbnails on existing videos. TN in this context meant thumbnail. So this idea came when I noticed that I had videos in the algorithm that were getting views, but they could be getting a lot more views. What I've learned is that when you change a video's metadata on YouTube, meaning the title or description, you risk having a direct effect on altering its current position in the YouTube algorithm. However, if you only change a video's thumbnail, you risk having an indirect effect on altering the video's position in the YouTube algorithm. So what I mean by this is, if you change a video's thumbnail and the CTR performs worse, then ultimately YouTube would stop recommending your video so much because people aren't clicking on it. With that in mind, I made sure to change videos thumbnails who were currently getting either browse, search, or suggested traffic and had at least a 30% average viewer duration. Both of these strategies had one common denominator. I posted them without giving them the best possible chances of working. At the time, I felt that what I was posting was good enough, but looking back, I could have given them a better title and or thumbnail. So trust me when I say that during your YouTube journey, you will encounter this feeling a whole lot. Across all my channels, I chose a handful of videos to perform these experiments, and these were the videos who were given a second chance at life. Video number 1 was a space video, and this video I used the TN strategy and I simply only used Tubebuddy to change out the thumbnail. Now the cool thing about Tubebuddy is that it automatically swaps out thumbnails for you within a 24-hour period. I can't stress enough how many viral videos Tubebuddy has gotten me just by split testing a better thumbnail for my videos. So if you're new to YouTube, you can hold off on getting a Tubebuddy membership, but if you're already posting, I highly recommend that you sign up in the link below to get 20% off your first year. But keep in mind, it is an affiliate link, which means that I would get a commission if you do choose to sign up. So this video had previously gone viral back before in May of 2021, and since then had died. However, it was in the YouTube algorithm still receiving both browse and suggested traffic, which in my opinion are the best types of traffic sources to go viral upon. Its average viewer duration was a whopping 49.7%, as well as making this a perfect candidate to see if it could grow my channel from it. Video number 2 was a celebrity video, and it also underwent the TN strategy. Again, I used the almighty power of Tubebuddy's split test feature to simply change out the thumbnail on this video as well. The video had previously gone viral in the August of 2021, and I changed out the thumbnail in October of 2021. Its average view duration was 40%, making it another good candidate to see if I could grow my channel from it. Video number 3 was a space video, but instead I did the better re-upload strategy. Looking back at this video, I thought to myself, wow, this video could have used a better thumbnail and title. And so thus I took this video down and re-uploaded it with a in my opinion, a better title and thumbnail. So its metrics previously were that it had a horrendous click-through rate, but the average view duration was pretty good. So one thing I want to mention is that this video was not in the algorithm at the time of when I actually changed it or took it down. It was literally getting no views per hour, so I had nothing to lose by taking the video down. Now, video number 4 was a sports video, and I also performed the better re-upload strategy on it. Same metrics as previously followed. It was a good topic, but I mistakenly gave it a bad thumbnail and title. And lastly, we have video number 5, which was a shows and movies video, and this video also received the better re-upload strategy on it. Usual metrics, just the little guy needed better thumbnail and title slapped onto him. So with my plan in place, I went into action and set up Tubebuddy split tests, took down the videos, and re-uploaded them with better titles and thumbnails. The good thing about these strategies is that you can implement them within 24 to 48 hours and then just wait to see the results. So after about a day, everything was set into motion, but recall that during this time, I had chosen not to post any new videos onto my channels, and the urge was absolutely killing me. I wonder who that could be. What the? You have to post. Keep in mind also that I decided to do some of these experiments during quarter 4, which meant that the CPMs were insanely high due to the holidays. With that being said, I was taking on a major risk by choosing not to post during the last 3 months of the year, and so that meant I could potentially be missing out on a lot of revenue, especially if these tests ended up not working out. But nevertheless, I stuck to my plan and the videos were set into motion. Sad to say that you can spend as much time as you want coming up with a perfect thumbnail and title for your video, but that honestly doesn't mean that things are going to work out. The thing about Tubebuddy's split test feature is that it's only able to change out your thumbnails every 24 hours. Then it needs a couple of days to compare the data. This was going to take a while, I imagine. So while that was happening, the videos I had re-uploaded sadly achieved the same results as their former selves. Nothing was working, and my laptop was literally telling me every day that it's time to post. You have to post. By this time, I was literally itching to start posting on my YouTube channels until this finally happened. Remember video number 1, which was the space video whose thumbnail I simply changed out? In 3 simple words, it was working. By late November, early December, the video was put back into the algorithm just in time for me to cash in on the high CPMs for the end of the year. I can't stress enough how exciting this was because the video literally went from 500 to 1,000 views per day to receiving more than 10,000 views in a single day. Better yet, that video is still getting a decent amount of views to this very day. And how are my other videos doing though? Video number 2, which was a celebrity video, underwent the TN strategy, also had gotten put back into the algorithm and was working. I mean, looky here. I love seeing these U-shaped viewer statistic charts. Video number 3 was another space video but underwent the better re-upload strategy and still is currently in the algorithm. Video number 4 was a sports video that underwent the better re-upload strategy as well and is also currently still in the algorithm. And lastly, video number 5, which was a TV show / movie video, underwent the better re-upload strategy and also got put into the YouTube algorithm. Now I have to be honest with you all, these weren't the only 5 videos though that I was split testing or re-uploading. During that time, I had a ton of other videos that I was split testing the thumbnails for, and also a lot of other videos that I had re-uploaded to see if they could have performed better. These 5 that I mentioned, they were simply just the better performing ones, but it just goes to show that little setups and nitpicky things like this can really go a long way in growing your channel. Giving your videos a second chance on YouTube is like trains arriving and departing regularly at a train station. You have to recognize the ones that actually matter, which is the trick. This video isn't me telling you that you should go and re-upload all your underperforming videos, nor should you be split testing thumbnails on every single video that you post. Just because the metrics on a video don't perform as well as you were hoping they would, that doesn't mean that it's your video's fault. Sometimes it's on YouTube's part and that it just needs to recommend your video to the correct audience. I had a video that went viral after 466 days after being posted. I mean, if you think about that, 466 days later and the video finally went completely bananas on me. I do a clean sweep of running through all my channels once a month and implement one of these 2 strategies to videos that I feel could have performed better. Sometimes on a channel, I'll find 2 to 3 videos which I thought could have performed better. On my other channels, sometimes I'll find over 7 videos which I'll work diligently on, trying to get them to work this second time around. Here are some suggestions for what metrics to follow that might help you out. when deciding whether or not to implement one of these two strategies. If a video was previously in the algorithm and is now receiving negligible amount of views, try using Tubebuddy to change out the thumbnail. I absolutely love Tubebuddy because once I set up the thumbnail split test on it, I can forget about it and Tubebuddy does all the work for me and even permanently attaches the better performing thumbnail to your video after some time. If a video you posted still has relevancy to today's time, has a click-through rate under 5%, but has a good average viewer duration of over 30%, try reposting it with a better thumbnail and title. With this scenario though, if you truly believe the title and thumbnail are good, perhaps it's better that you just wait for YouTube to recommend your video to the correct audience. Now keep in mind, these numbers and suggestions that I'm giving aren't hard set rules. They're just what I keep in mind when I'm analyzing my channels and thinking, hey, this video could have performed better. It's still relevant today. Maybe it deserves a second chance. Implementing these two strategies are just another way for you to become an above and beyond YouTuber. I can tell them a majority of other YouTube channels probably aren't implementing these strategies. More so, people are stuck on the mindset that they need to post in order to grow on YouTube. While yes, this is true, I hope this proved to you that there are other ways to grow your channel alongside with posting newer quality videos. Once you've got videos in the YouTube algorithm though, there are a few things you can do to double down and capitalize on your growth. Make sure to watch this video next on how I grow my YouTube channels.